So Solomon, in our industry, people kill to get a new client, but have you ever had a chance or a time where you had to turn down a client?
Of course. I'd say the companies that are dying to get clients, I think that's every company out there because they really want the growth. However, if you think about it, there are clients that will suck your time and your creative resources for very little return, and it's just not worth it. And I think every single company has to decide for themselves what are the right clients and what are the wrong clients. And there is such a thing called a wrong client or a bad fit. Maybe that's a better word. The bad fit still has money and still revenue. They still operate. They have everything that you can imagine from the outset. They're great, but maybe structurally they're not ready, or they may not have value for the thing that you do, or they can't pay you what you're worth because they don't believe in it. That is where you find a bad fit. And I 100% agree that there are bad fits, and you shouldn't work with every single person that is interested in working with you or think that they need your solution. Is just not for me from a consulting perspective. Yeah, but if I was selling my books, anybody can buy my book and or my course or something like that.
Right.
But from a personal time consulting and doing all the blueprints and the creative work and the strategy, yeah, it's not for everybody. It's only for those that believe in it and understand the value for it, and they're willing to invest their time, money, their resources, and everything else that this makes sense for their business. And I think if more companies did that, they would have a lot more peace. They'll be a lot happier. Their employees will be happier. I don't know how many times we've fired clients. It's just like, hey, I don't think this is a good fit, and I think you're better off working with someone else. We release you from the obligation, so you're good to go. Yeah. You are good to go. And that, you know what, let them go find the right company for them. And if I can lend them a hand and say, hey, this company might be a better fit because they charge less or they have office down the street from you or whatever, let's do that. Because not everybody understands how things work, or maybe they don't like somebody to work for them that's out of the state or whatever else. It just doesn't work. So if it doesn't work, don't force it. It's not worth it. It's what I'm saying. It's not worth it. I would rather have a happier team, and that makes sense for the clients from a growth perspective, than a million clients that are all over the place with different needs, and we couldn't serve them even if we hired 1 million people because their needs are all over the place, and our team will be absolutely unhappy.
Yeah.
They would hate it. They'd be like, oh my gosh, I come to work and I got this problem, that problem, that problem, that problem. Everybody's nagging and everybody's having issues. It doesn't create a good environment, and nobody's gonna grow and want to become a manager of that. And that's what happens when, I would say, greedy entrepreneurs just want to close any business. Right. It's not their fault. Everybody wants to grow. However, there is such a thing called the bad fit. So the idea is that you market really well to only capture those clients that make perfect sense for your business. And if it's not a good fit, a good match, both sides agree that the client and the company, and then you can build a long-lasting, profitable, win-win relationship, both sides.
Right.
Otherwise, I say very frankly, like I don't think we're a good fit, and maybe you would be able to find somebody else that makes sense, and that's it. That's the bottom line. You don't have to worry about it. And if something changes in the future, we can reconvene. However, that's it. End it at that. There's no need to spend another second of your day trying to worry about things that you can't fix.
Totally.